Starting's the hardest part. We should time the procrastination it happens between when I actually am ready to start and when I do start. Welcome back to episode 3 of our 2023 BRZ build. This initial build is all about track basics. So again, I'm building this car into whatever I want it to be, not for anything specific, and I'm doing all the work myself. Last time we did everything under the hood. So we got our oil cooler from Jackson Racing installed and our Veris Engineering brake master cylinder brace. That's everything under the hood for now. And I'm gonna move on to the next step. I'm still waiting on the lowering springs to come in, which means obviously a pretty substantial amount of disassembly and reassembly to get all those back together. It means alignment, all that. And I don't wanna do the same work over and over if I can avoid it. So today I'm gonna do brakes. We're gonna do our extended studs, and we're gonna do wheels and tires. I'm doing a rating of how confident I am going into each part. Everything I'm doing today, I have done before on a car at some point in my life. So my confidence is decent today. I'm hoping I can knock all this out kind of today or this weekend. So I think the best place to start is probably with the extended studs, and then I'll do the brakes as everything's going back together, and then that should be all done. How does that sound? I think that was an approval, I don't know.
You got lug nuts? Yeah.
I got them. I got lug nuts, I got studs, stud right here. I think I know how these work, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna give myself like an 8 out of 10 on the confidence scale. Fun fact, I did these in paddock in an emergency because I let a friend torque my wheels and the wheel came off because he didn't do it right. So don't let your friends torque your wheels unless you really, really trust them. As I was getting the car on the lift, I started to get more confident. So I'm gonna try not to look up how to do this or ask questions until I really hit a snag. The main issue with the whole reason I'm doing this, for the wheels and tires that I'm gonna run, I need a 10 mil spacer, which means I need longer studs to clear the shock. So this is a practical mod, not actually a performance mod or anything. The part I'm excited about with this is I can't drop these bolts anywhere except the ground. Oh, it always gets confusing when you're working from that. Yep. I'm in like bash your fingers territory here. Is there a power tool for this?
Use your hand as like kind of like a hand. I don't know if you've got a really.
Do I have tough hands?
You have tough hands.
I can.
Yep, like that. Watch your other fingers though.
I know. I said I'm in a bash zone here.
Come on.
Oh, I'm trying. Ow. No kidding. I wasn't kidding. Subaru really did not want me to take this apart. I'm pretty confident I'm going the right way. It's set to off. Maybe that's why it's not working. What if I...
Yeah.
That one. This is not how I thought I was going to be doing this.
You go.
All right. You know what I realized? In the engine bay, you only have to do everything once. But this stuff, you have to do everything 4 times. Now I'm less excited about that.
It'll be easy.
I was like, oh, I did that in about 6 minutes. That's great. Oh shit, I gotta do that 3 more times. Is there a shorter bungee cord? Also, why is this caliper so heavy? My arm's tired.
Zip tie.
Zip tie. Can barely do a bungee cord with one hand. Oh my God. Okay. Oh. There's no reason I can't just hammer them out on the car, right?
Right. Yeah.
That's fucking loud.
One working. Still this.
I missed. All right, we've hit our first snag. They don't fit. Well, they fit, but they can't squeeze in there. So now I have to take apart more than I know how to do, which means I get to learn something today. Damn it. These 4 back here.
Yep. Sensor
That
back
doesn't
there.
seem that hard.
No, it's not.
This is gonna be a boring ass video. Everything's going so well. I missed. Ow. Uh-huh. All right, wheel bearing is out. This is the wheel bearing? Nope, yeah. And these just go through here. I think you just put a lug, I'm gonna put a lug on there and just impact it through. That's how I've done it before. So we're gonna see if Tom's way works. I'm the first one to ever do that, by the way. I invented that.
A few moments later.
We're gonna do it a better way.
Yeah, you're gonna use a press. There's no pounding. You're not gonna compromise your lug nuts or anything. You're just gonna go over the press. You're gonna set this in the press, and you're gonna press down on this, and it's gonna push it all the way through this bed. Okay. Figure out the rest.
Yes, sir. Okay, I don't know if this is a smart idea for me to figure this out on my own. Can I just use one of these ones? It's already done. It seems a little serious to not have a lesson.
Alright.
Okay.
This is kind of how you'll be doing it. And this is just used to kind of get this set. You're not using this to press, necessarily.
I'm not.
No, you'll use this with up here.
Okay.
And this is how you open and close the valve. So right now you close it, and then you pump. But this is kind of just a little cheaper.
Sets it in place, yeah. So
This is all about setup.
So for the viewers, if your fancy press machine doesn't work, you just go to your stash full of things.
Those are mobile press tools.
Everyone has this. Duh.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Oh shit, I thought you were just gonna do it. I was pretty excited. Damn.
You got.
Should I be supervised for the first one?
Send it. Figure it out.
I'm uncomfortable.
Good.
What if it pops out at you?
Put your hand here, because it's better if it just pops out. Your hand will catch it instead of like here. It can like shoot out at you.
Oh, I see. Okay, I thought there was like something that was just gonna like.
No.
I don't know when to stop.
Until it bottoms out.
I don't like that. Not my favorite tool. All right, I'm doing it. Did it. That's pretty idiot-proof, huh? Extended studs are pressed in. Time for rotors. Oh, Jesus, that's cold. Ugh. And our ear ones. I feel like I haven't made a lot of progress yet, but I guess so far, that being done and doing a press for the first time and all that, that's not bad. There's no rotor. Uh-oh. Is it possible to press something in crooked?
Yeah.
Can you hold the caliper for a second? I cut it before I was ready.
If you can find which stud it is, and then you just basically hit it with a rubber mallet and just hit it down.
That's probably the one you did.
Whack it.
My aim's not great with hammers. That looked like it moved. Hey, guys, this is done. With no emergencies, no meltdowns. Learned a couple new things. I have to do this 3 more times now. I don't like that part. But, hey, we're making progress. Okay, second side went way faster. Now it's time for the rears, which are kind of the same but a little different, I'm assuming. So this side will take a while, and then the other side will be quick and snappy again. I got to the rear, and we have our first pivot. Oh no! I'm going to skip the extended studs because there's no spacer needed in the back. Instead of doing studs, I'm going to get brave. I'm going in there, into the unknown. This is the first job today that I don't know what I'm doing. Everything else, I was like a 7 out of 10 on the studs. That ended up being super easy, no problem. Going into the control arm, I'm at like a 7 out of 10 still, 7 or 8. Like it looks like 4 bolts or so. We'll see. I think I know what I'm doing. All right, we're at a decent stopping point. I've got the control arm out. That was not a very interesting process, so I just went and did it. Right? Just went and did it. Okay. Tomorrow, I'll come back, start with getting the adjustable ones back in, and that will allow us to fit the wheels and tires, which I will then be mounting up tomorrow. My favorite machine. Good morning, we're back at the shop. It is New Year's Day, which means I am feeling fresh and sprightly, ready to take on the new year. And if you told me that I was gonna start any new year working on a damn car, I would have called you a liar. But I'm here to work on my car. So we gotta finish up the control arms in the back, and then I gotta mount some tires, and then we're just gonna sit and wait for the rest of the parts to come up. All right, I got the control arms in. Brakes are done. Everything is good on the car. So now the only thing left to do today is actually mount the tires. And I think we need to talk about mounting. You know what? Here, hang on a second. All right, we gotta talk. You're getting into this car stuff. You're gonna meet friends along the way that have useful things for you. You're gonna meet a friend with a truck. You're gonna meet a friend with a trailer. You're eventually gonna meet someone with a tire machine. I know because I was this person. It's very easy to just walk up to your friend and say, hey man, can you mount some tires? Friends, don't ask friends to mount tires. As I've learned to use this machine, it sucks. I hate mounting tires so much. There is literally so many other things that I've learned to do on a car that I would rather do than mount tires. There are an infinite number of problems that can go wrong. There is absolutely no way for you to predict when there's gonna go wrong, and there's no way for you to control whether it goes wrong. Sometimes it takes 5 minutes, sometimes it takes a fucking hour. It makes no sense how to use this entire contraption. I guarantee you, my brand new wheels, they're gonna be scraped up by the time I'm done trying to do this. I'm gonna have one meltdown and I'm gonna be drenched in sweat trying to mount these tires. So, I'll say it one more time for the people in the back. Friends don't ask friends to mount tires. Either pay the man or ask to learn how to use the machine and then suffer in your own silence. Right?
Yeah, amen.
All right, so all that said, rant over. We're gonna get my Bridgestone RE-71RSs mounted up on 17x9 KONIG Hypergrams. All right, time to do the worst job. You have any bets on how long it's gonna take me to scratch one of these wheels?
First one. I'm gonna scratch the second one. The next you won't.
There's no faith?
First one's always hardest.
All right. Oh, I forgot my confidence level. So 10 out of 10, I will have it done. 1 out of 10, I will be mad at the end. Man, I don't remember how to use this machine at all. This is probably gonna be so scary to watch me try to do this. For people who know what to do.
Maybe one help.
No, I'm already winning. Look at me go. Now it's this thing. Okay.
You get it?
Yeah, it's so scratched.
Really?
Yeah.
Like where you won't see it after the tire's on?
You'll probably see it. I'm so sorry. Ooh. These are not a representation of Koenig wheels or Bridgestone tires. This is all me.
So without this, it'll just pull this right against the rim.
Oh. I guess I owe you dinner or something for the bet, huh? I forget what happens next. Oh, air on. There's a little switch somewhere, right? Just turn the air on.
Turn the air on?
Yeah. Oh, it's already on. All right. Well, now. Oh, that sucks. Wheels are all mounted. Time to balance. I only destroyed one wheel and I didn't hit any major snags. So as mounting wheels goes, I'll take that. Oh, boom on the money. I'm amazing at this. We are all mounted, balanced, and I'm ready to throw them on the car. I'm super excited to see what it looks like, even though the car's still stock ride height, no camber in the front or whatever. So I do have some concerns with clearancing in the back. The main issue is right here. So that's what the control arms are meant, is to pull the top in so that it clears right here. Oops. And it should be okay. I talked to people with these exact cars that run this exact wheel tire setup, and they said they may get a little bit of rubbing just on the fender liner here, but the tab itself should be okay and the body itself should be okay. Some people are already like cutting this, and I really do not want to cut up my brand new car. It's not happening. I don't know what my backup plan is if they rub and I can't get enough clearance other than to, I don't know, run the stock wheels at least, but I'll make it work. I'm confident that I have done my research and I'm taking a appropriate risk with that, but I'm not gonna bother with any sort of like major alignment stuff till all the rest of the stuff comes in, and then I'll do all the alignment all at once. There we go. It's on the ground. Chunky. Look at how much, they're so wide too. On the back. Obviously this becomes a way bigger problem when the car's an inch lower, but I think it's gonna be totally fine.
The other ones are only an inch lower?
The lowering springs are an inch lower. I mean, they're an inch lower, but it's also the travel. So think about like going through Barber turn 12 and you like compress down, like it's gonna probably end up tight. All right, and we are done. Check it out. Honestly, I'm digging it. I'm starting to see what it's gonna look like when it's done, and I'm starting to get so excited about that. So I made sure to set the extended studs by torquing and loosening them multiple times just to make sure that they were pulled in. We loosened the rear control arms so they're ready for adjustment. And lastly, took the time to clean it up a little bit because I'm actually kind of remembering what it's like to have a nice car that you kind of care about and taking some pride in having it be clean and just kind of doing it nice. So feeling pretty accomplished, even though we didn't do anything that wild. So that does it for this one. All that's left to do for Barber are the lowering springs when they come in, then we'll do the camber plates and the upper control arm adjustment with a full alignment. Gonna bleed the brakes and put the fresh fluid in it, and then it'll be pretty much ready to go, which I'm so excited for. I think this video is coming out before Andy's next video. We've been trying to trade, but in case you haven't noticed, he is completely re-engineering a car to have a completely different driveline in it, and it's all custom. And I'm just bolting parts that are meant for this car onto this car. So I had some stuff ready to go. He's been waiting on a ton of stuff for this car, so he should be ready to make a bunch of progress in the next couple weeks. But for now, thanks for watching.
Smash, reply. Don't forget to subscribe. Smash, reply. Don't forget to subscribe. Smash, reply. Don't forget to subscribe. Smash, reply.